Shout out to all my people who grinding, who putting that work in, who don't take shortcuts. Listen, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I can't stand, I'm not gonna use the word hate because my wife always tell me hate is a strong word. And not just because she said it, but I'm learning that I don't have to always use words that are so strong, right? So I'm gonna just say that I hate. See, I just did it. But this is the point of the message. I dislike our culture, mainly when it comes to dating. I've been married for 9 years. 31 years old, I used to sell drugs. Since I was 9 years old, I was selling drugs. I was gang banging at an early age, and not gotta lie about it. I'm not one of those guys who, I'm not one of them black guys. Let me just particularly say that because we love doing this as black guys, black men. We love getting around a bunch of other people, and we like to talk what we consider gangster. And let me tell you the truth. Before I get to my message, I'm gonna get to where I'm trying to get at with this gangster. Being a gangster is a fake act because there's no such thing. It's a title that was created by, like a stereotype, like how we'll say BBW, right? It's a stereotype name that men have gave women or women have gave themselves over the last few, maybe the last decade, because I never heard it in the early 2000s. I never heard of that. And matter of fact, you would get picked at if you was chubby. But anyway, what I notice is that a lot of women now, when it comes to dating, they're dating based off your bank account. Bro, let me tell you something. I don't believe in tricking. My dad was one of the biggest tricks. Maybe he'll see this video one day. I don't know. But my dad and mom, they still married. They've been married before I was born. So probably 40 years of marriage or something like that. But to me, what gets me is women will say they are the table. Now, here's the thing. Don't let me confuse the message what I'm saying. I do believe women come with value. Not all women. And let me explain what I mean. If a woman come and she's a virgin, she's valuable. If she comes and she only had a few sex partners, well, I mean a few, I'm talking about 1 or 2 or 3 at the max. If you done slept with 10 dudes, bro, plus, and most women by the age of 30, I'm just being real, because I'm out here in the streets, I work in these facilities, you know what I'm saying, and I see women all the time, not this job particularly, but I've seen women in the past, bro, like I'm just being real. I've seen women in the past, and I'm currently at work. That's why I'm walking off, because it's a lot of noise going on where I'm at. And I make good money. Good money. 70K plus a year at my job. I'm not going to put a exact amount. And I'm talking net. But anyway, here's the thing. Women have gotten to a place where they're so used to being sold. And don't let this go over your head. Women are so used to being sold that they don't value marriage. Women value provider. And what I mean provider, I'm not really talking about an emotional provider, because most dudes can't emotionally or mentally provide for a house. And let me explain to you what I mean. I watch a lot of guys. One of the guys that I watch is Antoine Daniels. I don't watch him as much anymore because I feel like he's a very intelligent guy as far as his knowledge. I don't know how wise he is, but I'm pretty sure he's wise. But a lot of the women that he have on his panels, a lot of things that they say, and this opened my, the things that he's saying on platform, not just him in particular, because I don't know the guy, so I'm not going to speak too much on him, but a lot of things that he said and a lot of other guys have been saying about our culture and the women and the music and things like that. I've been saying these things, true story, man. I've been saying these things for the last, since I was like 2021, bro. I'm going to be real with y'all. I used to smoke weed heavy, then I stopped. So what I would do was I started back drinking early in my marriage when I shouldn't have, right? Because I don't drink now like that. So for me, I would get a little tipsy and I would start having these real conversations with guys. And I remember this had to be like 2017 maybe. No, it might have been 2018. And I remember we was having a conversation. It might have been before then. I think it was before then actually. I think it was like 2016, 17, because I got married in 15. And I remember telling this guy, we was outside drinking a beer, it was like 3 of us actually, so it was like 2016, because I wasn't at my second job yet before I moved to North Carolina. And I told the guy, I said that, bro, women are easier now than they ever been. And he was like, nah, no, they ain't. I don't think so. I'm like, bro, listen. I say, you don't even have to have money now. You just got to look like you have it. Look at, now here's the caveat to that. Now, I'm not going to say that word. Here's the real to it. Let's call a spade a spade. One time you could get pussy just by looking like you have it. Now you got to actually have it. Because now these women have see that they can get men from all over the world, all over the social media platform to just cash out them some money. That's why you see most women, when they make a social media post, it's my birthday, and they'll post the cash app. Or they'll have content available, selling feet pics, nudes, sex videos, etc., whatever you want to name. So women have become very, very less respectable within themselves. It has nothing to do with a man. Now, I will say this. You do have some sucker-ass men. I hate that men always talking about 9-to-5 guy workers. Because I work 9-to-5 for right now. And I make good money. And I'm not complaining. But there are plenty of guys. I'm going to say this. What you make don't determine the amount of pussy you got, not get. Now, it do determine the options. And what I mean by, and the people are like, oh, that don't make sense. If you can get a lot of pussy, you got a lot of options. No, let me tell you something. A 9-to-5 guy, you could say he getting a lot of pussy because he have a lot of time. That could be false. I know guys that work 60, 70 hours on their job, get off and go work construction. Don't get no days off, really no sleep. And they do it repeatedly, but they're not entrepreneurs. Now here's the thing. Your money might be the only reason you even getting looked at. Like, I'm gonna be real. A lot of these content creator guys, y'all gotta learn this. Anybody can speak knowledge, like a Dr. Umar. Anybody can speak a knowledge of a life they not even really truly living, bro. Like, let's be real. Women do hold value. Not all women, but a lot of good women out here, bro, hold value. And it's not that just, see, we done made this whole world, relationship and marriage and dating and all based off a dollar. You know what I'm saying? And that's why nobody's being faithful. Nobody's staying together. It's no real foundation. You got men that's preaching, go chase the bag, go chase the bag. And I'm all for it. My wife will tell you, all I think about is money and counting money and adding money up. And trying to save as much as possible while I'm in my 30s. But here's the thing. Money not going to make a long-term relationship. Now, money will make the relationship a lot easier. I will say that. I do believe when you go through financial struggles, it put pressure on individuals in the marriage or the relationship, which I don't believe in dating either. I do agree with Anton on that. I gotta give my man props. I don't believe in dating until marriage. I believe you fucking. I believe that's people call dating fucking. That's all they're doing. That's all these women and guys are doing out here. They're fucking each other, catching STDs, getting pregnant, having babies, going to the club, getting drunk, wearing big ass chains. And I just saw a video and I said I can't stand. Like, I look at women like Glorilla, Clarissa, you know, and there's nothing against them because they're brilliant women for their talents. But I just think it's so unattractive to see a woman with a big ass chain on or gold, silver teeth. Like, it just takes away their soft, feminine energy to me. I mean, because when I think of a woman, I'm thinking about being soft, tender, sweet gesture, like a teddy bear, not somebody that walking outside with a big ass Cuban link, big ass pendant, bigger than me, bigger than what I'm rocking. And we go out, she got gold teeth, tattoos all over her face. That, you know, to me it's a turn off, but float your boat for you little sugar guys who like anything, right? But that's not the more of the conversation. The more of the conversation is we need to get back to the basics. Love people the right way. Love people. For one, love yourself. Stop thinking that dating comes with the because if that's the case, we might as well just sell people like they did in slavery. If that's the case, if a woman gonna come and say you have to make $30,000-$40,000 a month, you should be able, as a man, I'm being real, as a husband, if that woman come to you and say that's the only way you can get with her is that you make that kind of money, she better be sucking your dick every night, giving you something every night. And if she don't want to do it, she should be okay with you bringing another woman in to do it. Because ain't no way in hell women should be able to get ran through from they... Because women now fucking at 13 and 12. They've been doing it, but they fucking comfortably now. We seeing it all over the place. They fucking at the young ages. Then by the time they get 30, they done fuck 50 dudes. All sizes and types of dudes, right? They're so toxic, so hurt, so bitter, and then they'll expect a man to come in and give them all their money, and then when they get unhappy, they want to take everything from you. Nah, that ain't the way the game goes. You ladies need to sit your asses down, half of your coochies will stink, and you can come at me and say, oh, you just running your mouth, blah, 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 because I'm good over here. I got my black queen. We known each other since 14 years old. We've been dating on and off since 14 years old. We are 31. and we're going strong. We got 2 beautiful kids. I don't have no kids out of wedlock. Thank God of that. I don't ever plan on getting a divorce unless it's a situation where I have no choice. And that's the way we should do it. You know what I'm saying? And I was very big as a woman now. My wife don't like when I talk like this because it is very disrespectful towards her. And I can understand why she feel that way. But I had a problem with a lust problem when it comes to women. You know, and I was like that since I was in my mid-teens, right? To where I was just trying to sleep with every good-looking thing. I always had standards on looks and smell. I can't stand bad odor. So if you don't even wear fragrance, I just to me that's a no-go. No, and I don't like makeup, and I don't like going crazy with color and hair and all that extra weave. I'm not a big fan of women having a bunch of tattoos all over their neck and face and hands. But I don't have to deal with that because I'm married. But what I'm trying to get at is, y'all, stop letting people trick y'all to think money is more important than the foundation in the marriage. Money is not the foundation of marriage. The foundation of marriage is honesty, loyalty, and morals. You got to have morals and have some type of spiritual background. It don't have to be God if you don't believe in God. But have some type of stronghold to believe in, something that's going to hold y'all together. Man, that's just all I want to say. Y'all stay strong. Y'all stay focused. Stay determined. And don't let these podcast content creators get you too focused on the money and too focused on and trying to trick a dude out of money. You know, women and men, both of y'all, to the point where you lose yourself and you lose the sight of the purpose of why you was created. Stop having these kids with all these women. Stop having these kids with all these men. And stop being baby mothers, baby fathers. It don't look good. I don't give a damn how much money you got. I don't respect them. And a lot of guys going to be mad with me. I don't respect men who got a bunch of baby mothers. Yeah, my brother is one of them. I don't respect men who got a bunch of baby mothers. And why is because why the fuck you can't stay your ass right there where you plant a seed the first fucking place and water it? You water that fucking plant and you nurture that plant. When you plant crops in your yard, if you got land, wherever you plant your crops, you stick around that area because you want to continuously grow crops. And when it's time for the season change, you do with your due diligence. You keep the yard clean, you keep the, whatever land clean and space out so when it's time to grow it and water it again. Stop putting these kids in 6, 7 different homes, man. And think you're going to get great results. You can't be everywhere at one time. Sit your ass down, get dick discipline, and get pussy discipline. Too many of y'all that came out wrong. Too many of y'all opening y'all legs every time your pussy get wet. And too many of you men, every time you see an ass walk by, your dick can get hard. And that's why a lot of these guys out here fucking each other. They're fucking each other. Women are loving on each other. And we're so lost we think it's normal, but it's not. Let me tell y'all, get back to the basics. Love is still existing. Marriage is still existing, but we just got to do it the proper right way. Peace out.